In this video, we're going to learn how to solve two-step equations with variables on both sides of the equation. Okay, so we can see here that there's an x, the variable x is on this side of the equation, the left-hand side, and it's also on the right side of the equation, there's an x. So the key here, as always, is to isolate the variable or get the variable on one side of the equation. So let's, in this case, get all the variables over on this side of the equation. Well, to get rid of the variable x with the 5x on this side of the equation, we want to bring it over to this side. So to get rid of it over here, we have to subtract because we have a plus 5x. So to get rid of it, we would do minus 5x on this side. And whatever you do to this side, you have to do to the other side of the equation. Okay, so subtract 5x over here. Now, over on this side of the equation, these cancel out, and we're just left with a negative 3 equals, on this side of the equation, let's do 6x minus 5x. They're like terms, so we can do that. And we're just left with 1x, or x, minus 4. Okay. Now we have a two-step equation with a variable on only one side of the equation. Okay, and like I said, 1x is really just like x. So let's recopy that. X minus 4 equals negative 3. All right, like I said, I just recopied this equation, and instead of having 1x, x is the same thing as 1x. So I just recopied it. Now we have x minus 4 equals negative 3. And again, we still want to isolate that variable, make it the only thing on this side of the equation. So to get rid of this minus 4, we would add 4 to both sides. Okay, this cancels out, and we're just left with x equals negative 3 plus 4 is 1. Now, how are we going to check that? Well, to check to see if x really does equal 1, we have to plug it back into the original equation, which is up here. 6x minus 4 equals negative 3 plus 5x. So let's recopy that down here. Our equation is 6x minus 4 equals negative 3 plus 5x. And we're trying to see if x really does equal 1. So we have to plug in 1 for x, wherever we see x. So let's recopy, putting in 1 for x. So it would be 6 times 1, right, because x equals 1, minus 4 equals negative 3 plus 5x, or 5 times 1. 5 times 1. Now, we're checking to see, let's put a question mark over the equal sign because we're not really sure if the sides are going to be equal. We're checking to see if they are. So now follow the order of operations, multiplication first. 6 times 1 is 6, minus 4. Copy your equal sign. Negative 3 plus 5 times 1 is 5. And again, this is a question mark. We're not sure if these sides equal each other. Well, 6 minus 4 is 2. Bring down your equal sign. Negative 3 plus 5 is 2. Look at that. We have 2 on this side of the equation and 2 on that side of the equation. Therefore, it checks, it's correct, and what that means is x really is equal to 1.